quite a number of people that their first time been here. Yes. Gary. So amazing today. Finally, Arp Raph, he made his trip here because the last exhibition that he couldn't manage to be here because immigration stopped him, cannot let him come in because during the lockdown period of time. So but that moment he cannot, but he passed successfully to pass us a roll of the camera so that we still managed to do his exhibition. But in fact, that exhibition, we make a virtual his face standing here.
There's no show with me not being here.
That's amazing that we make that before. Today, after 2 years then, after 2 years, yeah. So he's successful to make this series called Joyous. For me, I look at this series, I feel very happy because the name already Joyous. But let me tell you this, when I received the image that he sent to me, I find out they actually have 3 categories. I'm happy that because I'm the curator for this exhibition. So without noticing, I make it 3 categories, and I make Joyless and Joyless X and Joyless Y. After I believe after when I unveil it, you will agree that that is a 3 category. So Joyless and Joyless X and Joyless Y. So that you can see the fabric to cover is a different color. Okay? Sorry to tell you this, I without notice you that I'm making 3 categories. So why Joyless X? I didn't feel that it's joyless. So that I put X. And the other one is Y. I put that it's Y. So that it's Y. Anyway, Joyless X, Y is going to unveil very soon. Okay. I don't say much. For me, Arp Raph always talented, very excited painting for us. And the good thing for him that I feel, as a European artist like him, at the first exhibition until today, 5th exhibition, from the first exhibition until 5th exhibition, I can see he's made the series different, and I can feel he more understand about Malaysia. So that from the painting, you can feel that he can make the series more joyless. This series, yeah, it's joyless. Yeah. Joyous.
Oh, joyous.
Joyous, okay, joyous. Joyous is not joyous, sorry, okay. Anyway, you're English, okay. So, he really amazing, I must say. So, please say something about this exhibition.
Okay. Guys, thank you all for coming here. It's a real pleasure to meet everybody and see some familiar faces, like always. I usually have a lot to say, but unfortunately this time, because of post-COVID, I have very little and have thought about very little about what to say. But it's very good to be back. As WinSon may have told you, I came back in late 2020 and was not allowed in. I was put into a holding cell, and then I was shipped off at gunpoint to Dubai, where I was picked up in Dubai by another set of security guards that took me to another plane, and so on and so forth. So it's the first time back in 2.5 years, and I'm very happy to be here. And I'm always with this guy who, some of you don't know me, we have this beautiful love-hate relationship.
Love-hate, that is important.
It is the X and the Y. The joyous, the X, and the joyous, the Y. But we did start this exhibition about over a year ago, about a year ago. And because of, I'm going to have to spin this, I have no script, I have nothing to say. But I did start off by, I do normally work under the auspices of anecdotal political problems that are going on. Some of it you may see. If you want some help in finding it, I'll try and show it. But I started that off, and it was all about the misplaced people in society during COVID times and the problems that were going to occur post-COVID because of what's going on. So I sent them to WinSon, and WinSon went, absolutely no way. That's out of the question. You're not using that. It's bloody horrible, and it's really upsetting. So he said, go back and start again. So I did do. I was in New York at the time, and I started the series off, which is, I believe it's the X and the Y or the Z, I don't know which one it is. We eventually got to the, I don't know, the dynamics of what I've always enjoyed, and especially with my relationship with WinSon, is trying to show what the Malaysian culture is, and the universal conjunctive, this symbolic relationship of multiple nationalities being able to live in harmony within themselves. And I think it's so important that this is always depicted and shown and thrown down our throats, because we are in political turmoil throughout the world at the moment. I do not classical painting, but I mean, it is WinSon Loh has very kindly given back to me my idea of what it's like to actually paint. When I'm out of here, I go into a more contemporary slant. So to be able to do this is a real joy for me, and I hope it's a joy for you guys. It is, every single painting is depicted hopefully through a child's eye. So what you're seeing is what the future will bring to the people of Malaysia, which I think is the most important, poignant and important dynamics that you can have. And as I said, I have no script, so I'll get lost and I'll just go on a wave by myself somewhere. What else can I say? Basically that I hope you all enjoy it. I hope that you can find the fun in it. I hope that you can see hopefully the just enigmatic nuances that are placed in which aren't so straightforward. Just to look at it, you've got to actually find them. And I was going to say one very important thing there, and I can't remember what it was. You may have the answer, but you don't have the answer. Yeah, just to be able to see the actual joy of the young people, of the new generation that's coming up, growing up in so much turmoil, so much political life, underlying problems that we have, all the economic systems, and let's hope that we can see a more brighter and better future for everybody. And to both you all, thank you very much for coming. I can't say any more.
One thing about Andre is scared to say that among all the Gary that he faced, Gary is the most challenging Gary that he faced.
Totally.
Love and hate. Okay, I like this word. And also, we give him a big clap. He will be having here 3 weeks. After that, he go back to where? New York.
Las Vegas.
Yeah, Las Vegas. He will be having a solo exhibition at Las Vegas by March next year. So,
Don't sell yourself.
but anyway, I want to highlight, even though I make 3 categories, when I look at the actual painting, I fall in love with Joyous, Joyous X, and Joyous Y. Let's see how it will work. Come, we start the Joyous. Yeah. Come in. Okay.
I can't talk to them now.